Hello people, so let's move on. Lesson 9, okay? New content on page 80, okay? So let's do this. New content, human rights, the death penalty, Amnesty International, Iran, capital punishment, a debate, could, to protect, an organization, to abolish, a sentence, to sentence. Okay, people, human rights is an organization. There are organizations that fight for human rights. We give the same name in Portuguese. Okay, people who take care of poor people, of people who have no school, no homes, okay? So human rights. Death penalty is when a criminal is sentenced to death for the crime he had committed, he or she had committed, okay? Amnesty International is one organization that fights for human rights, okay? They talk to governments to say, oh, you have to follow human rights, etc., okay? Iran is a country that is famous for not allowing its population to all the human rights that they should have, okay? Capital punishment is the same as death penalty, okay? A debate, just like Portuguese. Could is the past of can, okay? Could is the past of can. It's a modal verb. To protect, very similar to Portuguese. Organization, just like Portuguese. Either the spelling can be with Z or S, and the pronunciation can be organization, okay? To abolish, we have a similar word in Portuguese, okay? But to abolish means to end a law or to end a system, okay? To abolish, to completely erase a system or a law of a country or from a city, okay? A sentence is the noun, to sentence is the verb. To sentence, people, is what a judge actually is the punishment that the judge decides to inflict to a criminal. Okay, a sentence is the final decision. For example, a person who has robbed some, I don't know, butter at the supermarket is normally sentenced to 1 month, 2 months, I don't know, I'm guessing, okay? And a person who kills another person is normally sentenced to more than 30 years in prison, okay? So this is to sentence, to decide what's the punishment for the crime that the person has committed. Okay, so let's repeat. Amnesty International is a famous human rights organization around the world. Iran is a country that still has the death penalty. There is a big debate in the USA about the use of the death penalty. The death penalty is also called capital punishment, and many people think it should be abolished. The past of the verb can is could, and we use it to talk about abilities in the past, possibilities, or to make requests. Could you help me, please? Let's practice, guys. So here I'll do like we did the other lessons, okay? And I will say both question and answer. You pause the video to read the answer yourselves. When do we use could? We use could to talk about abilities, possibilities, and to make requests. How can we politely ask to go to the bathroom during the class? We can say, could I go to the bathroom, please? What is another name for the death penalty? Another name for the death penalty is capital punishment. Does Amnesty International try to work to abolish the death penalty? Yes, Amnesty International tries to work to abolish the death penalty. What are two examples of countries that still have the death penalty? Iran and the USA are two examples of countries that still have the death penalty. Could you give me your book, please? Yes, I can give you my book. Do you agree with the death penalty? No, I don't agree with the death penalty. Is could a modal verb? Yes, could is a modal verb. Do you know what a modal verb is? Yes, you remember what a modal verb is. It is, I want this answer, people, in my WhatsApp today, right after the class, okay? What is Amnesty International? Amnesty International is an organization that works to protect human rights around the world. Does Amnesty International have many debates about human rights? Yes, Amnesty International has many debates about human rights. Are there political debates on TV at election time? Yes, there are political debates on TV at election time. Are there any debates about human rights on the radio? Yes, there are some debates about human rights on the radio. Do you think our president does enough for human rights in your country? No, I don't think that my president does enough for human rights in my country. Do you think mothers could do anything to protect their children? Yes, I think mothers could do anything to protect their children. Are there any rules in your country that you would like to abolish? No, there aren't any rules in my country that I would like to abolish, but I would like to create a rule. Do you have any ideas? Send me on my WhatsApp too, guys. Could you show me where the country Iran is on the map? Yes, I could show you where the country Iran is on the map. It's on the Middle East. What is a topic that many people debate about in your country at the moment? A topic that many people debate about in my country at the moment is if we should go back to work or not, right? The coronavirus, or to have other subjects, could be about the abortion, could be about women's rights. Okay, there are many things that we are debating currently. Okay, so guys, let's do this. We have a dictation here. Okay, so dictation number 8. Let's go. Really, comma, a lot, comma. Really, comma, a lot, comma. Quite and enough, quite and enough are examples of adverbs, of degree in English, full stop. Repeating, really, a lot, quite and enough are examples of adverbs of degree in English. We use them to describe. How big or small, or how much there is, of something, full stop. Repeating, we use them to describe how big or small or how much there is of something, full stop. She nearly arrived at the airport. She nearly arrived at the airport before I did, full stop. Before I did, full stop. Repeating, she nearly arrived at the airport before I did, full stop. There is a really big church in my city, comma. There is a really big church in my city, comma. But it is nearly empty today, full stop. But it is nearly empty today, full stop. Repeating, there is a really big church in my city, comma, but it is nearly empty today. There isn't enough coffee. There isn't enough coffee for all the students, full stop. For all the students, full stop. There isn't enough coffee for all the students, full stop. The Dutch have a famous city. The Dutch have a famous city called Amsterdam, that has many canals and footbridges, full stop. That has many canals and footbridges, full stop. Repeating, the Dutch have a famous city called Amsterdam that has many canals and footbridges, full stop. A house with a thatched roof. A house with a thatched roof is called a cottage, full stop. Is called a cottage, full stop. A house with a thatched roof is called a cottage, full stop. The plural of mouse is mice, full stop. The plural of mouse is mice, full stop. Charities depend on people. Charities depend on people donating and raising money for them. Donating and raising money for them, full stop. Charities depend on people donating and raising money for them, full stop. Voluntary work is a type of philanthropy. A type of philanthropy. full stop. Voluntary work is a type of philanthropy, full stop. The royal family supports many organizations. The royal family supports many organizations, full stop. Students must have good behavior in my class, full stop. Students must have good behavior in my class, full stop. We use the definite article in English. We use the definite article in English when the listener already knows, the identity of the noun, full stop. We use the definite article in English when the listener already knows the identity of the noun, full stop. Okay, guys? Thank you very much, and please correct your dictations. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye-bye.